Hey y'all, welcome back. Today we are doing something different. We're doing someone else's face besides mine. You're gonna get to see me do my cousin Maddie's makeup for her prom. We thought we'd just turn the camera on, record the whole girl time glam session that we did. So if you guys need some prom inspiration makeup, then this look would be perfect. You can really pair this with probably any dress that you're gonna be wearing. So if you guys wanna see me do someone else's makeup, other than my own, and watch us just have a good time getting ready for prom, then just keep watching. Don't forget to go check out Maddie on her Instagram because she is absolutely beautiful, wonderful model. Check her out. She's just a natural. It's unbelievable. So I will include some pictures at the end that we took of her beautiful dress, hair, makeup, everything. So I'll show you the final look at the end of the video. So just keep watching and let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I did was talk to her about her skin. She told me that she had dry skin. So I used the Smashbox Primerizer. It's like a primer and moisturizer in one. And then I just used some Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer and put that all over her eyelids to prime her eyes for eyeshadow. So then I went in with the original Jaclyn Hill palette and I took a long fluffy brush and just took the shade Silk Cream and I put that all in her upper crease area, creating that like winged out shape that I wanted to achieve because her eyes can really just take that winged out shape so well. She has such great eyelids. So I just worked that all in the upper crease, just did a light dusting of that. And then I took a little bit of a darker shade. I took Buns and I ran that in the outer corner on a little bit of a smaller brush, just still building up that shade, going back with the lighter shade and blending that out. And then I took a flat definer brush and I went in with the shade Chip and Mocha and I just kind of mixed those two together and worked that closer down at her lower lash line. I just wanted to accentuate that winged out shape. And so I just added darkness to the outer corner of her eye using Chip and Mocha from that palette. And then I'll just go back and continuously like blend, add some lighter shades, add some darker shades, and just kind of go back and forth until I'm happy with the darkness on the outer corner and keeping the inner corner blank because we're gonna put a nice shimmer shade there. And I just really wanted to build up that crease because I wanted to do a nice cut crease with the metallic eyeshadow that you will see in a minute. I really worked on blending in that deep in that crease. Then I just took a makeup wipe and I cleaned up that outer edge. Then I'm going in with this Makeup Revolution eyeshadow. This eyeshadow is amazing and you have to put in some mixing medium. It comes in with a mixing medium and you put a couple of drops in there and it's a beautiful rose gold color. It goes on like water and it just dries down and it's so perfect. So I just cut her crease with that and then just kind of feathered it out on the outer corner whenever it gets to that dark shadow so that it kind of just fades into the darkness. But I really wanted that to be nice and crisp, so I worked hard on really carving out that lid and making it as crispy as possible. She has the best eyelids for doing cut creases. It's like sharp, it looks so great. So yeah, this eyeshadow is so beautiful and it's in the shade Rebound. So once I put down the shimmer liquid metallic type shade all over her lid, then I just added a little bit more dark shadow on that outer corner to make it blend seamlessly. And I really just wanted to keep the outer corner winged out and darker down there. And then I took Maybelline gel liner in Blackest Black and a little angled brush and I created a gigantic, fierce, sharp wing on this girl. She has the perfect eyes. You can really pull it out. She has like the perfect shape for it. She can take a big giant wing, unlike myself. So it's super fun to be able to do a big giant wing on her because she can just handle it. Her face can take it and she can rock it. So it was super fun. We wanted to make sure it was really sharp, really fierce. So I just spent some time making sure that those were even, sharp, and perfect. So then we did some individual lashes. I highly recommend doing individual lashes for like a bride or a prom because for people who don't wear lashes a lot, they're way more comfortable. They're not even gonna feel that they're there. And it does take up a little bit more time. As you can see, you'll see me just putting on lash after lash, but in the end, it's better for her to go to her event, not having to worry about if her inner corner is popping up or feeling uncomfortable. You can't even feel it, and if one of them falls off throughout the night, then it's not even gonna matter. You won't even notice it. So I did put a couple extra ones on the outer corner just to accentuate that wing shape that we were going for. And I'm telling you, this girl could take a lash, okay? I could put a humongous lash on her and she could just rock it like it's a demi-wispy, okay? I would put the same one on and it would be humongous, like a big caterpillar covering my whole eye, but she can take a lash. So it was super fun to get to really stack up some lashes on her, but she said that it was super comfortable. She could not even feel them, which is great. And that's the goal. To me, that's the goal. I want her to be comfortable, not have to worry about something's poking me. I just dotted a little bit of lash glue on the outside of the container of the lashes and let that get a little bit tacky, and then I would just pick one off with my tweezers, dip it in the glue, and stick it right on her eye. Okay, so then moving into foundation, I did have to match her with a few shades that I had, and the one that matched perfectly was the Dior Forever foundation. So that's what I did. I put that all over her skin. And sorry I'm in the camera a little bit right here. It's like I was really trying to focus and make sure she looked absolutely flawless, and I kind of forgot that we were filming. So I am in the way a little bit, I'm sorry. We were just going to town, just really trying to make her look absolutely flawless and beautiful. So I just put that all over her skin with an M439 from Morphe. I love this foundation brush. And it matched her so perfect and it looked so beautiful on her skin. I think that this foundation is good for dry or for oily skin. So then I used the Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer again, and I just put that all up underneath her eyes, really accentuating that lifting effect with her eyes and getting right up underneath that wing to give that lifted effect. So I put that underneath both eyes, snatching that wing right there. Then I just took a little bit more and highlighted other areas of the face. I really wanted to bring the center of her face forward, so I highlighted a little bit on the center of her forehead, down the center of her nose, and I really wanted to snatch her little cute button nose. Oh my gosh, she has the cutest, best nose for nose contouring. So, and I had to cover up some of the little blemishes that she had, and that's okay because you couldn't even see them after I got done. I'm just doing a little bit more concealer on the sides of her nose just to really snatch her nose. I wanted to give her the best little nose contour you've ever seen. And then I took some translucent powder. This is the Mercier translucent powder, and I just cleaned up that bronzer and kind of set up underneath her eyes. I did kind of bake a little bit, not too much because she did say that she was dry, but I really wanted it to stay all night long. I wanted her to be able to wear this makeup all night long. Then I used the Benefit Hoola bronzer and bronzed her skin, and boy, it's the perfect bronzer. I swear it's so perfect. It works so good on her skin tone, it works so great on my skin tone. I don't think I've seen someone that Hoola bronzer doesn't look great on, okay? It's amazing. So then I just contoured her little nose. Really wanted her to have the cutest little button nose. I love nose contour so much. So then I'll just go back and clean it up with a little bit of translucent powder just to kind of reverse contour, if you will. Then I put on some blush. This is the Chloe Morelo and Pixi blush, and I just mixed those two lightest shades together and blushed up her cheeks and just did a little bit more, you know, highlighting the face right here with some Wet n Wild contour and highlighting powders. More blush. I mean, you can never have too much blush. Blush is the first thing to fade, so I did lots of blush. And then I set her face before we did some highlight. I used Champagne Pop by Becca and Jaclyn Hill, and I really wanted to make her cheekbones pop because this girl's got some great cheekbones. She has such a great face shape for like contouring and highlighting and everything, so it was super fun. Had to put some on the nose, the high points of the cheeks. And then we did brows. This is a NYX Lift and Snatch brow pencil, I think is what it's called. And this thing is amazing. Lift and Snatch brow pencil. And she really did not need much in her brows because she has that big, giant, fluffy brow thing, that model brow thing going on. It's like so perfect. So she really did not need much. And then I just put some hair strokes through her brows just to kind of define them a little bit more, and some brow gel. And then I just went back in with basically the same shades that we used on the top. I just used on the bottom. First I did the Silk Cream. Then I went in with like some of the chip and the mocha and the buns and just kind of mixed it all down there and smoked it out on her lower lash line, and then just kept blending. And then I used a Morphe eyeliner in the shade Coconut, and I put that all in her waterline. I really wanted to like open up the eyes, and then put some mascara on the lower lashes. This is a Maybelline, the Falsies Push Up Angel, my favorite lower lash mascara. She had some great lashes. Oh my gosh, her lower lashes, I was like, oh girl, these are amazing. And then I just did a little nude lip. We just did a nude pencil. Then I kind of contoured them out a little bit, put on a nude lipstick. It was the L'Oreal Paris you know, it doesn't have a name, but it's that stuff that's like a lip stain kind of liquid lipstick, feels like water. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyways, I use that. Then I had to put on a little bit more blush because, you know, you can never have too much, and look how beautiful she looks. Isn't it not amazing? So I set her face again with some Morphe Prep and Set. And then this is the finished look. Look at these gorgeous pictures that we took of her. Does she not look so amazing? That rose gold with the rose gold sequins in her dress. She just looked absolutely beautiful. She's amazing. Go follow her, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.